नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। आई एम जीवीएन डॉक्टर रूपेश एम लिखार, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ क्रिया शारीर, फैकल्टी ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक साइंस, जयवती विद्यापीठ, वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी, जयपुर. Today we will discuss the last part of bone physiology. Now, physiology of bone growth. Bone grow in length at the epiphyseal plate by a process that is similar to endochondral ossification. The cartilage in the region of epiphyseal plate next to the epiphysis continues to grow by mitosis. The chondrocytes in the region next to the diaphysis age and degenerate. Osteoblasts move in and ossify the matrix to form bone. This process continues throughout childhood and adolescent years until the cartilage growth slows and finally stops. The epiphyseal plate completely ossifies so that only a thin epiphyseal line remains and the bones can no longer grow in length. Now we will study bone homeostasis. Bone, like skin, forms before birth, but thereafter it continually renews itself. Remodeling is the ongoing replacement of old bone tissue by new bone tissue. It takes place at different rates in various parts of the body. Osteoclasts are responsible for bone resorption. A delicate homeostasis exists between the actions of the osteoclast in removing minerals and collagen and of osteoblast in depositing them. A loss of too much calcium or tissue weaken the bones and they break, as occurs in osteoporosis, or bone become too flexible, as in osteomalacia. Abnormal acceleration of remodeling process result in a condition called Paget disease. Bone remodeling process have four steps. First, activation. Osteoclasts are activated and begin secreting acids to resorb bone. Second, resorption. Osteoclastic resorption occurs. Third, reversal. Resorption stops and osteoblasts take over. And fourth, formation. Osteoblasts form bone on the opposing surface to complete the bone reforming process. This cycle takes about 100 days in compact bone and 200 days in spongy bones. Value of continual bone remodeling. First, bone adjusts its strength in proportion to degree of bone stress. Secondly, even the shape of the bone can be rearranged for proper support of mechanical forces in accordance with stress patterns. And third, new organic matrix is needed as the old organic matrix degenerates. Now, minerals needed for bone remodeling. Normal bone growth in the young and bone replacement in the adult depend on the presence of several minerals. Sufficient amount of the calcium, phosphorus and the primary salts that makes the bone matrix hard must be included in the diet. Magnesium deficiency inhibits the activity of osteoblast, whereas boron is a factor in bone growth. Manganese deficiency inhibits laying down of new bone tissues. Now, vitamins needed for bone remodeling. Several vitamins like vitamin D, C, A, and B12 play a role in bone remodeling. The most active form of vitamin D is calcitriol. Acting as a hormone, it promotes removal of calcium from bone. On the other hand, it retards calcium loss in urine, which makes it available for deposit in bone matrix. Vitamin C deficiency causes decreased collagen production, which retards bone growth and delays fracture healing. Vitamin A helps to control the activity, distribution, and coordination of osteoblast and osteoclast during development. Its deficiency results in a decreased rate of growth in the skeleton. Vitamin B12 also plays a role in osteoblast activity. Some hormones affect homeostasis of bone tissue and remodeling. Human growth hormone is responsible for general growth of all body tissues including bone. Sex hormones increase bone building activity of osteoblast. Insulin and thyroid hormones promote normal bone growth and maturity, whereas parathyroid hormone increases the number and activity of osteoclast, also promotes recovery of calcium ion from urine and promotes formation of calcitriol. Calcitonin hormone inhibits activity of osteoclast, speed up calcium ion absorption from blood and accelerate calcium ion deposit by bones. So here we end the last part of bone physiology in which we studied physiology of bone growth, bone remodeling, minerals, vitamins needed for bone remodeling and hormones that affect homeostasis of bone tissues. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention it in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.